I explored the geography of the West in 1 week. Hey, I'm Alex, and for 1 whole week, I got to explore Western Canada and its beautiful geography. That got me thinking though, how do all these people affect it? How does tourism affect the environment? Lots of people's first thoughts of Western Canada are, oh, so natural, this is the pinnacle of nature. But I believe that stereotypes of Western Canada become untrue when tourism is introduced. Unsurprisingly, lots of people and experiences supported this.
When we went to Lake Louise, I could already see how it is not a natural environment. A hotel, hundreds of people, pavement, and boats out on the water. Online, Lake Louise is presented in a totally different way. There are very few images getting presented that show the overpopulation and the space that is being taken up by humans.
Luckily for me, I was fortunate enough to interview an amazing person at Lake Louise.
When you think of Western Canada, what comes to mind?
Definitely the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah. You consider Alberta as an example to be like a relatively natural place, like a natural environment?
I don't consider Alberta to be a natural place because I think very much about the political and economic system here, so around oil extraction. And I think that when people think of the Rocky Mountains, they're able to divorce or separate that from the idea.
So, would you consider Lake Louise as an example to be a natural environment?
I think this is a manufactured environment.
Would you say that stereotypes of Western Canada being all natural become untrue when things like tourism are introduced?
Absolutely. I think it's a way for people to get a glimpse of what we have, but this is not the authentic experience. This is not the same.
After talking to them, I learned so much and felt a lot more confident about my beliefs on the matter.
I also had a very good conversation with my boat tour guide, Liam, on Lake Minnewanka. We talked about how in tourism we need to improve the way we interact with the environments being showcased, like how the boats being used on Lake Minnewanka to show the beautiful scenery and history have a negative effect on the environment. He connected this to the Columbia ice field, how they are educating people about the glacier shrinking while driving big machines up and down it every day. Liam did say that he still believes exposure to all these beautiful areas are important for everyone, especially the future generations. I really appreciated my conversation with him and felt I learned a lot from it. I took away a lot of information from this trip, which I can summarize in 3 main points. 1. People's first thoughts of Western Canada are either nature or have to do with nature. 2. Tourism is a helpful way to introduce nature to people, but the way it is being done poorly affects the environments being shown. 3. Almost any environment that is shown to people in an interactive way becomes unnatural due to that interaction.
These 3 points are what lead me to believe that stereotypes of Western Canada being all natural become untrue when tourism is introduced. But I want to know, what do you think?